All this is due to concern for all beings, due to the support of carrying out past vows, due to being led by great compassion, due to realization of great kindness, due to being principally focused on omniscience, due to being engaged in the full accomplishment of the powers, expertise, unique qualities, marks, embellishments, and voice of all enlightened ones, due to being in quest of the final supreme truth, due to following what is learned of the liberation of the profound teaching of Buddhas, and due to reflection on the great power of skill in liberative means. Moreover, the enlightening beings in the stage of blazing are freed from all points of attachment to what is considered wealth, what is considered one's own possessions, what is guarded and kept, what is thought of, what is ruminated on, what is conceived of, appearing and disappearing, aroused by attachment to the ideas of a real body, self, being, life, growth, persons, personality, mental and physical clusters, elements, and sense mediums. Whatever acts should not be done are disapproved by perfect Buddhas and provoke affliction the enlightening beings get rid of. Whatever acts should be done are approved by perfect Buddhas and are appropriate for provisions for the path of enlightenment. These the enlightening beings take on. As the enlightening beings increasingly develop the elements of the path, accomplished by skill in means and wisdom for the attainment of the path, their minds accordingly become gentle, mild, workable, and altruistic, unafflicted, seeking the final ultimate excellence, seeking higher knowledge, liberating all beings, obeying and respecting their teachers, practicing the teachings as they have learned. They also become grateful and appreciative of what has been done for them, and they become extremely courageous, easy to live with, honest, gentle, uncomplicated, undiluted, free from conceit, easy to talk to, and skillful in grasping the speaker's meaning. Thus, the enlightening beings attain patience, self-control, and tranquility. Thus, patient, controlled, and calm, they contemplate the elements of the path to purify the higher stages with unremitting vigor, unafflicted vigor, unregressing vigor, immense vigor, endless vigor, blazing vigor, unequal vigor, invincible vigor, vigor in developing all beings to maturity, vigor in discerning what is instructive and what is not. And their mentality becomes more and more purified. Their prevailing will doesn't die out, and their elements of zeal blazes. Great roots of goodness are produced, and they accomplish destruction of worldly defilements. All their doubts and uncertainties are cut off, and they accomplish presence of mind free from doubt. They also attain joy and serenity. They come into the presence of the power of the enlightened and attain immeasurable will. To the enlightening beings in this stage of blazing, many Buddhas become visible by great vision and willpower. Many hundreds of Buddhas, many thousands of Buddhas, many hundreds of thousands of Buddhas, many millions of Buddhas, many hundreds of millions of Buddhas, many billions of Buddhas, many trillions of Buddhas become visible to the enlightening beings by great vision and willpower. Having seen those enlightened ones, they honor and make offerings to them with great zeal, providing useful items such as clothing, food and drink, bedding, seat cushions, and medicines. They also provide comforts for enlightening beings and pay honor to the religious community. These roots of goodness they dedicate to unexcelled complete perfect enlightenment. Also, they attend those Buddhas and respectfully listen to their teachings, taking them up, remembering them, and putting them into practice to the best of their ability. In many cases, the enlightening beings go forth from home into the tutelage of those Buddhas. Their will, purpose, devotion, and equanimity are further purified. In this stage of blazing, the enlightening beings abide in purity of will, purpose, devotion, and equanimity for many eons, many hundreds and thousands and millions and billions and trillions of eons, and their roots of goodness become radiant with extreme clarity. Just as gold fashioned by a skillful goldsmith into ornaments cannot be outshone by gold that has not been worked, in the same way, the roots of goodness of enlightening beings in the stage of blazing cannot be outshone by the roots of goodness in the lower stages. And just as the light produced from a jewel, light emanating from a sphere of completely pure radiance, cannot be outshone by other pure lights produced from jewels, and the light cannot be destroyed by any wind, power, or rain, in the same way, the enlightening beings in this stage of blazing cannot be outshone by enlightening beings in the lower stages, and their knowledge cannot be destroyed by the actions of any demons or afflictions. Of the four means of salvation, cooperation is predominant in these enlightening beings, and among the 10 transcendent ways, energy is predominant. Nonetheless, they do practice the others as best they can. This is a summary of the 4th stage of enlightening beings, the stage called blazing. Most of the enlightening beings in this stage are celestial sovereigns of the heaven of timely portion, powerful, able to remove beings' view of a really existent body and establish them in right insight. Whatever actions the enlightening beings in this stage undertake, whether by giving, by kind speech, by beneficial action, or by cooperation, it is never apart from thoughts of Buddha, the teaching, the community, enlightening beings, the practices of enlightening beings, the ways of transcendence, the powers, expertise, and unique qualities of Buddhas, up to omniscience consummate in all respects. Why? To become the best of beings, unexcelled leaders and guides, and ultimately omniscient refuges. Those who seek to be thus undertake the appropriate effort by which they instantly attain 1,000,000,000 concentrations, see 1,000,000,000 Buddhas, and recognize their power, shake 1,000,000,000 worlds, go to 1,000,000,000 lands, illumine 1,000,000,000 worlds, mature 1,000,000,000 beings, abide for 1,000,000,000 eons, penetrate 1,000,000,000 eons past and future, contemplate 1,000,000,000 teachings, and manifest 1,000,000,000 bodies, each surrounded by 1,000,000,000 enlightening beings. Then enlightening beings with the power of vows, by the excellence of their vows, perform countless transformations of the body, aura, mystic powers, sphere of operation, voice, conduct, adornment, power, resolution, and performances.